Hello students, I welcome to all of you to this session of Fluid Mechanics ME 303 dedicated for mechanical BTech second year student, and this subject is also it will be helpful for civil engineering BTech student. So welcome to my channel. Here you can see that I am Dhiraj Mondal, Assistant Professor, Department of Mechanical Engineering, JIS College of Engineering, Kolani, Nodia, West Bengal. My email ID is given here. You can contact me in this phone number also in case of any kind of doubt related to subject, and assignment should be submitted in this email ID. Okay, so I welcome to all of you to JIS College of Engineering. Admission is open for 2020. You can join. In case if you want to visit, you can visit our college. You can contact in this contact number. The JIS College of Engineering is your NBA accredited, your NAC accredited college, and you know that Department of Mechanical Engineering, it is NBA accredited college department. And in case if you want to join Department of Mechanical Engineering, you can contact this number. Okay, so we were discussing boundary layer theory, layer flow, where a lot of things we have been discussed since last two classes has been taken. Okay, now this is your class number 3 for your boundary layer flow, and this is the lecture number 34. Okay, so the introduction part was discussed, and after the definition was discussed, and the turbulent boundary layer, laminar sublayer, displacement thickness, this derivation was discussed. We have got this is your displacement thickness 0 to delta 1 minus small u by capital U to into delta y. Okay, so and the moment of thickness also discussed, and the definition and the derivation also you have seen. So this is the momentum thickness. This is the momentum thickness. Del is theta is equal to 0 to delta u by u, small u by capital U, 1 minus small u by capital U into dy. Okay, so today we will be discussing about the energy thickness. So it is same as previous. Already you know that I have discussed this one. So what is energy thickness? Energy thickness is basically defined as the distance measured perpendicular to the boundary of the solid body by which the boundary should be displaced to compensate for the reduction in kinetic energy. So here it is compensating the reduction of your momentum. In case of momentum thickness, here it is here in case of displacement thickness, it is compensating the reduction in the flow rate. Okay, so here flow rate is taken, here the display in case of momentum thickness, the reduction compensate for the reduction of momentum, and in case of energy thickness, it is compensating the reduction of the kinetic energy. Okay, so this is the only difference, and rest of the thing is same. Okay, so it is defined as the distance measured perpendicular to the boundary of the solid body by which the boundary should be displaced to compensate for the reduction in kinetic energy, half mv square, isn't it? Kinetic energy of the flowing fluid on account of the boundary layer formation. Okay, and it is denoted by delta double star. Okay, so delta double star. So again come to the point, come to the diagram 13.3. so this is the diagram considering the and we have to consider the flow over the plate in this figure, in the section, and flow over the plate having section 1 1. You can see this is the section 1 1, Okay, and from A point to section 1 this distance is your x. Again same assumption, distance from the leading edge, and section 1 is the x. The mass of the fluid flowing per second through the elemental strip of the thickness is dy. This is the dy, and at a distance y from the plate. So this is the distance y from the plate. Okay, so the mass of the fluid flowing per second through the elemental strip is equal to rho into u into b into dy, because rho a v, so area is equal to b into dy, and u is equal to, you know, the u is the velocity inside the boundary layer, and rho is the density of the fluid. Now this up to this, is it clear? This is the diagram, and from the diagram the mass flow rate, mass of the fluid flowing per second through the elemental strip of the thickness dy at a distance y from the plate is equal to what? Rho u into b into dy. Now the kinetic energy of this fluid is what? Half mv square, and m is equal to, already I have got rho u into b into dy. So half rho u b into dy into u square. So let us see. So keep it in your mind, this diagram should be drawn in your mind, so that it will be clear. You can see here. So the kinetic energy of this of the fluid is equal to half mv square, that means half into rho into u into b into dy into u square, that is the kinetic energy of the fluid. Now kinetic energy of this fluid in the absence of boundary layer, if there is not any kind of a boundary layer, then what will be the kinetic energy? Half into rho into u into b into dy, that is your m, and v is equal to u here. So velocity is the free stream velocity, it will be, so half into rho into u into b into dy into u square, capital U square, is the kinetic energy of the fluid in the absence of the boundary layer. If there is not any kind of boundary layer, then this will be the kinetic energy of the fluid. Now the loss of the kinetic energy through the elemental strip is what? This part minus this part. Okay, so this is your loss. So loss is equal to half into rho into u into b into dy into u square minus half into rho into u into b into dy into small u square. Okay, so this is the loss of kinetic energy through elemental strip. So ultimately what we have got? We have got that the kinetic and loss of kinetic energy through elemental strip is equal to half into rho into u into b into u square minus small u square into dy. So this is the kinetic energy. Clear? So the total loss of kinetic energy of fluid passing through BC. So what is the total loss of kinetic energy passing through BC? It is equal to 0 to delta, because the displacement thickness, okay, the boundary layer thickness is equal to what? Delta. So 0 to delta, half into rho into u into b into u square minus u small u square into dy. So ultimately the equation is coming half into rho into b into 0 to delta u into u square minus u square. Okay, so here you can see the loss of kinetic energy through delta star through the delta star of the fluid flowing with velocity u is equal to the difference. Okay, this is equal to what? Half into mass into velocity square. So mass is equal to rho into area into velocity. So rho into, we are using, you can see here, so the delta star is equal to what? Delta star is equal to distance by which the plate is displaced to compensate for the reduction in kinetic energy. So loss of kinetic energy through delta star of the fluid flowing with velocity u is equal to mass half into mass into velocity square. and mass is equal to rho into b into delta double star into u into velocity square, that is your u square. So half into rho into rho into b into delta double star u cube is the loss of kinetic energy through delta double star of the flowing fluid, okay, of the fluid flowing through the velocity u. And already I have got this equation, total loss of kinetic energy of the fluid passing through BC. So that is equal to 0 to delta half into rho u into b into u square minus u square into dy. Okay, so ultimately half into this equation, you can see half into rho into b into 0 to delta u into u square minus small u square into dy is the total loss of kinetic energy of fluid passing through BC. Okay, so if the fluid is considered incompressible, then this will be the equation. Now mathematically this equation and this equation will be equal. So equating the two losses, we will be getting the half into rho into b into delta double star into u cube is equal to half into rho into b into 0 to delta u into u square minus u small u square into dy. So ultimately d delta double star is equal to this equation. After simplifying this equation, we will be getting delta double star is equal to 0 to delta 0 u by u into 1 minus u square minus small u square minus capital U square into dy. So this is the final derivation. So I hope it is clear. Now based on this equation derivation, let us solve a numerical. So in case of delta S double star, only u square by u square part is there and u by u part is there. If it is your only delta star, then it will not be square part and this part will be eliminated. If it is theta, then only square part will be eliminated. If it is delta double star, then this is your equation. Okay. Now problem number 13.1. Find the displacement thickness, the momentum thickness and energy thickness for the velocity distribution in the boundary layer given by u small u by capital U is equal to y by delta, where u is the velocity at a distance y from the plate and small u is equal to u at y is equal to delta, and where delta is equal to boundary layer thickness. And also you have to calculate the value of delta star by theta. Okay, so what is given? The given data is your small u by capital U is equal to y by delta, velocity distribution, and you have to you have to calculate the displacement thickness, momentum thickness and energy thickness. Okay, so the displacement thickness delta star, already you know that from the derivation we can write that delta star is equal to 0 to delta 1 minus u by capital U into dy is equal to, after putting the value of u by u is equal to y by delta, this equation we are getting. Now the limit is 0 to delta, so simply you have to integrate this part. So 0 the integration of y, this part is your y and this part is your y square by 2. So ultimately this is the final equation, and putting the value of delta minus delta square by 2 delta, that is your delta minus delta by 2, and delta by 2 is the answer. Displacement thickness delta star is equal to delta by 2. Okay, so the delta is constant across the section, you know, because delta is the boundary, this is a boundary layer. Okay, so the delta is the boundary layer, so it is basically constant. So the delta by 2 is equal to delta star. Keep it in your mind. This is the answer. And next is your momentum thickness. Momentum thickness is denoted by theta, and it is given by, this is the equation, theta is equal to 0 to delta small u by capital U 1 minus small u by capital U into dy. So this is the momentum thickness. Now again substituting the value of u by u is equal to y by delta, we will be getting theta is equal to 0 to delta y by delta 1 minus y by delta into dy. So again we have to integrate this part, y by delta and y square by delta square. So after the integration you will be getting y is equal to theta is equal to delta by 6. Okay, once I have got delta by 6, theta is equal to delta by 6, again we know that the energy thickness is equal to delta double star is equal to this equation already. Right now I have solved it. So del theta double star is equal to this equation. Put the value of y by u here, y by delta. So after the simplification, after the integration, you can get y is equal to delta double star is equal to y by delta by 4. Now the fourth question number 4 is equal to the find out the ratio of delta star by theta. So delta star is equal to delta by 2 and delta theta is equal to delta by 6. So after simplifying this part you will be getting 3. So delta star by theta is equal to 3. This is the right answer. So 4 answer we have seen. Delta star by theta is equal to 3, delta double star is equal to delta by 4, delta is equal to delta by 6, theta is equal to delta by 6, and your delta star is equal to delta by 2. Okay, next come to the next problem, problem number 13.2. Find the displacement thickness, the momentum thickness and the energy thickness for the velocity distribution in the boundary layer given by u by u is equal to 2 into y by delta minus y by delta whole square. So pause the video and solve the problem by yourself, and after that see the solution. So the 13.2 number problem, the velocity distribution equation is given. Velocity distribution y by u is equal to this 2 into y by delta minus y by delta whole square. Okay, now first of all you need to find out the displacement thickness. Again displacement thickness delta star is equal to this formula, you know, substituting the value y by u is equal to this is your equation. So put the value of u by u here in the equation. This is the equation. Now same process, same formula, same integration, just put after putting limit 0 to delta you just integrate this part, you will be getting delta by 3 is the correct answer. Okay, so delta star is equal to delta by 3, nothing to discuss here. This is the mathematical question, so you can solve it yourself. Okay, momentum thickness theta, momentum thickness theta, again you know the formula, theta is equal to 0 to delta small u by capital U 1 minus u by small u by capital U into dy. Now u by small u by capital U is what? This is the small u by capital U, this is the velocity distribution with respect to y and delta. So put the value, okay, put the value, these are the value y by delta, y by u by u. So this problem will be little bit complicated, but just simply you have to multiply this part, then this part will become, okay, you will get this part. After that you will be getting just simple your LCM, then so integrate this part. After integration you will be getting 2 delta by 15 is the correct answer. So momentum thickness is equal to 2 delta by 15. Okay, I hope it is clear. And next is your energy thickness, that is your delta double star. So don't worry, this is your very simple problem again. delta double star, put you know that the equation del 0 to delta u by u 1 minus u square small u square by capital U square into dy. So day 0 to delta. Okay, here again I have to put the value of u by u. So u by u is this, then u by u whole square is this. Okay, so after that you have to multiply that part, simplify that part. After simplification, this is the final equation we are getting 0 to delta. This is the final figure. Okay, so don't get afraid, it is just simple mathematical expression, by the help of mathematics you can easily find out and you can score a very good marks, because it is like a mathematics, and full marks will be given if you are getting a right answer. Okay, if your right answer is given. Okay, so 0 to delta, this is your equation. Just after that, just you have to integrate this part, you will be getting this equation. After that this equation, after that this LCM. Okay, after that 2 delta by 1 to 105, 22 delta by 105 is the correct answer. So delta double star is equal to 22 delta by 105. Okay, so this is the delta double star, and this is the thickness, momentum thickness, this is the energy thickness, and this one is the your displacement thickness. So I hope it is clear. Next part is your drag force on a flat plate due to boundary layer. So let us consider the flow of fluid having free stream velocity u. You know that this is the free stream velocity u over a thin plate as shown in figure. You can see this is the figure A and figure B. Drag force on a plate due to boundary layer, it is shown here. So this is the boundary layer, and the outer edge of the boundary layer is this DC. Okay, and here the velocity gradient you can see. Okay, so we are considering that free stream velocity is your capital U over a thin plate as shown in figure. The drag force on the plate can be determined if the velocity profile near the plate is known. If you know the velocity profile near the plate, then drag force on the plate you can determine. Okay, if the velocity profile near the plate is known. Now if I am considering the a small length delta x, you can see this is the small length delta x of the plate at a distance x from the leading edge as shown in figure. You can see this is the figure. The enlarged view of the small length of the plate is shown here. So this part ABCD, this part is shown here, ABCD. So this is the enlarged view, and the velocity gradient, corresponding velocity gradient is drawn here, and small strip, similarly small strip is taken here at a distance y from the plate, dy, and you can see the u is the velocity and tau naught is the shear stress at point at y is equal to 0 in the point A. Okay, then we can say that the shear stress tau naught is given as tau naught is equal to mu into du by dy, y is equal to 0, and du by dy is what? Velocity distribution near the plate, y is equal to 0. So shear stress in the point A is equal to that shear stress there, it is equal to 0, mu into du dy. So you know that the y is equal to 0 here. Okay, then the drag force or shear force on a small distance delta x, this is the small distance delta x. So drag force or shear force on small distance delta x, it can be written that delta FD or drag force is equal to shear stress into area, because stress is equal to force per unit area resting to the area. So drag force delta FD is equal to shear stress into area, and shear stress is equal to tau naught and into delta x into B. because area into is equal to delta x into b, breadth into this distance x. Okay, so this is the drag force. Clear? So the Fd is the drag force on distance delta x, and the drag force Fd, delta Fd, must also be equal to the rate of change of momentum over the distance. Okay, so whatever the drag force we have got, that should be equal to the rate of change of momentum over the distance delta x. Now considering the flow over the small distance delta x, ABCD is the control volume of the fluid over the distance delta x. Here you can see this is the control volume ABCD. Okay, ABCD. So that is why we are considering the flow over the small distance delta x, and we are considering that ABCD is the control volume of the fluid flow over the distance delta x. The edge DC, this is the DC, this one is your DC, this is your outer edge. This edge DC represents the outer edge of the boundary layer. Okay, and U is equal to velocity at any point within the boundary layer, and B is the width of the plate. Then the mass flow rate entering through the side AD, this is the side AD. So mass flow rate is equal to rho A V, you can see. So d0 to delta rho into velocity into area of the strip, and area of the strip is equal to B into dy, because you know that area into strip of strip will B into dy. Okay, so rho A V. Now 0 to delta rho u B into dy is the mass, that means mass flow rate of the fluid entering into AD. Okay, so mass rate of flow, mass flow rate entering through the side AD. Okay, now similarly mass flow rate leaving the side BC, this is the side BC, it should be same. So the mass flow rate, because of that distance, by the help of Taylor's equation of motion, because of this traveling distance, there must be some change of mass. That is why it is mass through AD plus del x of mass through AD into delta x. Okay, so I hope it is clear, because already it is discussed in the previous lecture also. So this is the equation 0 to delta rho into u into b into dy. Okay, rho into u into b into dy plus, this one should be plus here, so this should be plus here, plus. Okay, plus del x of rho 0 to delta rho into u into b into dy into delta x. So this is your mass flow rate which is leaving from the phase BC. This is the phase BC. Okay, now you see here from the continuity equation, you know that continuity equation. So from the continuity equation, for a steady incompressible flow, fluid flow, we have mass flow rate entering AD plus mass flow rate entering DC is equal to mass flow rate entering BC. So entering AD entering DC is equal to entering BC. Okay, so from the continuity equation, whatever the mass entering into this system is equal to coming out of the system. That is why it is conservation of mass, we can say, the continuity equation. Mass rate of flow entering AD plus mass rate of flow entering DC is equal to mass rate of flow and leaving BC. Okay, so the mass rate of flow entering DC is equal to mass rate of flow through BC minus mass rate of flow through AD. Just you are just taking out this part in this right hand side. Okay, so 0 to delta rho u b into dy plus del x of this figure minus 0 to delta rho u b into dy. So ultimately what we have got, this part cancel out. So del x of 0 to delta rho u b into dy into delta x. Okay, so this is the mass rate of flow entering DC. Entering DC means this is the mass rate of flow entering DC. Okay, now the fluid is entering through side DC with a uniform velocity u. Okay, this is the uniform velocity, you can see here. uniform velocity. Here the fluid is having some uniform velocity capital U. So it is telling that the fluid is entering through the side DC with a uniform velocity capital U. Now let us calculate. We have to calculate the momentum flux through control volume. So momentum flux through control flux entering through AD is what? 0 to delta moment integration 0 to delta momentum flux through strip of thickness dy, and it is equal to mass 0 to delta mass through strip into velocity momentum na. So 0 to delta rho mass flow rate is what? Rho u into b into dy into u. So 0 to delta rho u square b into dy is the this equation we have got. Now the momentum thickness leaving the side BC. Side BC means this is the side BC. Leaving the side BC, because of this distance there must be some addition of mass momentum. So side BC, this part plus this part, because of the distance delta x. Now the momentum flux entering the side DC is equal to mass rate through DC into velocity. So again, this is your another equation which you have got. Momentum flux entering the side DC is equal to del x of 0 to delta rho u capital U into b into dy into delta x. Okay. Now let us see. So the momentum flux entering in the side DC is equal to del x of 0 to delta rho into u into b u into b into dy into delta x. This is the momentum flux entering the side DC, and the mass rate of flow leaving the side BC is this. Okay, so this is the today. Up to this, next class we will be discussing the next part, rate of change of momentum of control volume. Okay, so that part will be discussed in the next class, and related thing will be discussed in the next class. Today up to this, thank you for listening.